Hey guys, this is TTB speaking and welcome to Escape from Tarkov. I recently picked up the game just a couple of days ago and let me tell you, it is intense. Intense like crazy. Intense as, I don't know, I would maybe classify it as, I don't know, like a German BDSM action where it hurts you really bad, but you keep coming back for more. Alright, enough about the naughty stuff, let's go ahead and get going here. We're on Customs, that's the only map I at least know a little bit now, and we're currently looting the side buildings of that big red building where the office is located, and just trying to find some items here. I heard some shots over there, so I'm gonna try to go for some cover over here and try to find what is going on here. I see somebody walking up on top there. I think he's coming down the stairs, slowly but surely. Let's get up here, let's see. Okay, there he is, he's coming down. Okay, let's hold this position. Aim at head height and maybe, just maybe, get a kill. Beautiful. Now the thing is, guys, Escape from Tarkov is a hardcore milsim, so you will end up getting shot or dying randomly at times where you just do not expect it and get very much startled. Right here, this was actually, I believe, my first or one of the first scav kills I've ever done after dying to them countless times. And I'm just waiting here to see if there's anybody here. Incoming, not the case, so let's jump over these what is these oil cans and go over here to loot, and then oh Zuka, damn it, that is a scav. He's yelling out. Let's go ahead and do some damage to him here with our pistol. Of course, this is not a good weapon to engage him here, but on the plus side, he also doesn't have a good weapon to engage me with. His shotgun here is going to have a hard time hitting me. Oh, and we're running out of ammo. Let's go ahead, switch magazines, and this time take a little bit more careful aim. This is quite hard. I'm basically sniping for pixels here, but let's keep going. At some point he's gonna die, hopefully. There we go, he's dead. Okay, success. Now let's go ahead and loot that first scavenger. And then I spot this guy. He's just out there in the open looting. Okay, sure. I mean, free headshot. Thank you. And that was a player. Alright. Maybe now it is time to start getting some juicy loot here. So, let's go ahead, check our ammo. 5 shots left. Okay, yeah, we're a little tight here. Let's grab the scavs stuff. What does he have? This is one of my earlier games, so I don't really quite know how to properly scout for stuff, how to properly look for people's inventory. I'm making a lot of mistakes here, guys, so if you have feedback, of course, always make sure to voice that. Now look at that, we got a helmet now, we've got an AK-74M. Got some other stuff that I took off this gentleman, and that is fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and rush towards these chests here. 2 green boxes that we can loot, potentially. Also some more ammo in here, I'm gonna take that. And now I'm going up to the office area. I didn't realize at this point that this actually has a locked door, so I basically looted this twice, which doesn't make any sense because the guy that came from the top already had hit that. But, as I said, noob at that point. Okay, let's go ahead and switch around our weapons a little bit. I'm just making sure that I have full magazines for my pistol. The AK-74M has 29 shots in the mag, and I also can go ahead and heal up here a little bit. Got my healing stuff in my gamma pouch, so I can make sure that I don't lose it when I die, because I die quite often. If you're new to the game, until you learn the ropes, until you learn how the sounds work especially, how the movement works, and how to deal with all kinds of other stuff, like the Peaker's advantage in this game, which is pretty high, you will die a lot. From unexpected angles, from scavs, from scav bosses, but that is okay, guys, because every time you die and every time you live, you learn something new, and when you learn something new, you get better at the game. So let's go ahead and go loot this beautiful building right here. I know there's a green weapon crate here, so let's go ahead and have a look into this. And well, it's Christmas. M4A1. Let's go ahead and drop that crappy shotgun, get the M4A1, and at this point I'm insanely happy because that's the first M4 I've ever seen in the game. So I'm thinking, okay, let's go ahead and loot these drawers here and try to get back home safe. There is the thing we needed for opening up the, what was it called here? The quest from the healing lady, the therapist. So let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. I also have Prapor's quest online right now for the golden watch, so I'm gonna try to go for that as well. Right now I saw that there's a lot of fire on the other side of that little river here, so I'm taking my time, which is a hard thing for me to do, because you guys know me, I like to go in like a berserker, but this game is the most anti-berserker game I've ever seen. Except Standard MechWarrior online principles apply here as well. When you're going for something, you go hard. If you go half-assed or if you go timid, you have a high chance of being picked off. Because once again, guys, we have a lot of peekers advantage. The faster you go around the corner, for example, you're gonna have a little bit of an advantage over people that can't react in time because of a bad ping. The game, by the way, is still in beta after 2 or 3 years, but let me tell you guys, what we get here as a beta is amazing. Like, even with all the little problems that the game has so far, I've only been playing this one map, except for a few fated runs of Factory that I took, which was not a good idea because Factory is definitely not a noob map. There you go, noob move. I just picked up a armor that has no more durability, so this has no protection whatsoever. The only thing it's gonna do, it's gonna slow me down. So, not a problem though. So yeah, I spent most of my time on customs here. I've gotten accustomed to the map, and that's helped me a lot. Map knowledge is a lot, and also being able to listen to where targets are shooting, although I have to say movement and shooting still sounds a little bit off sometimes to me, so of course I'm going to have to invest all the time to learn what's going on here. Right now I'm just creeping carefully between the buildings here towards the construction site area. I believe this area, I think, is called Elbow or something, and I hear some more fire. There is the truck actually that I have to go to, so let's go ahead and open that up and grab the golden pocket watch that's in here. First time I actually made this here alive. Let's open this up, and it should be somewhere, oh, there it is on the ground. Okay, we've got 2 quest items, and we've got a good load of weapons. I am very happy right now, and also very antsy, because now we have to take all this stuff, and we have to get out of here, somehow. I was just looking for that pocket watch. I thought it was in my inventory, but this actually doesn't show up in your inventory for some reason. Okay. Just making sure again. Reloading my weapons. Making sure everything is ready. And now we're creeping up to the construction site area, where that skeleton building is currently being built. Slowly but surely making our way forward. Still all the time hearing enemies shooting. And just trying to stay out of the way here. Just making sure that I don't get murdered, because once again I have some juicy loot with me that might not be crazy to you guys, especially if you're experienced, but to me, to a noob, I have a huge load of stuff that I want to get home safely. So let's just walk through this inconspicuous container, and then we're halfway back home. So let's see, maybe take it a little bit slower here, and what do we see? Nothing, we're dead. Ouch! Did you see it, guys? Did you see the guy that killed me? You didn't? Well, I didn't either, so luckily I had this recording running, so let's go ahead and try and see if we can find him. And it took me quite a while to spot him. You need to zoom in quite fast, and you need to know what you're looking for. There's a corpse on the ground, and there's a bush next to the corpse, and here we go! There is the gentleman, the Grim Reaper, and here comes the sniper round. Ouchie! Beautiful, beautiful shot. Well, guys, let me know if you would like some more Tarkov content. I really enjoy this game, and of course you're going to see that more in my live streams. It's a very addictive game, and I'm going to play a lot more of Tarkov in the future.